Hello again, and welcome to the last day of Cogitator Warrior and False Messiah. I finished all the combos with them, and then I started on the next hardest character, or what I thought would be the next hardest character, which is the Sisyphus combos, and then just random other ones to finish the challenge. In terms of how the runs went, basically surprisingly smoothly. Nestor Cogitator is a go-to. There was another zero death Cogitator run. Cogitator Cohabitants is also strong. It was only 2 deaths. Warrior Spendthrift also only 2 deaths. Itchy Finger and Sisyphus was 5, and Sisyphus and Repentant were 7. Sisyphus early game, when you get very late in New Game Plus cycles, is just a bit hard. It's nowhere near as bad as Cogitator, like not even on the same realm of possibility due to Wretched Onion, but it can take a couple tries to get the run going. But usually when you die in the first like 15 seconds. And then all the others were 0 deaths, not much to comment on them. They're pretty solid combos. And so I've updated the tracking. I put a check mark if we're done with that character. And I had an error in the previous ones. I had marked Itchy Finger X Sisyphus when I meant to mark Cogitator X Sisyphus, so I fixed it, but they ended up taking the same amount of tries anyways. So yeah, we'll get into the runs. Cogitator combo. Oh, perfect. We got it on the first one. Do I feel like gambling? Why not? Oh, that's bad. How can I even salvage this? We got Wraith. That'll be Holy Laser. And Magma. Egg Sack's pretty good. Honestly, just fusing what we have would be good here. Like, Eggsec has some bad evolutions. And Magma Eggsec is really good. Holy Laser Wraith, Magma Eggsec would be our preferred outcome. This works too. I don't have the revive because I was greeting for a second combo for DPS. We'll see how it goes. I guess, I don't know, the greed kind of works, because having egg sack for this boss is great for destroying the projectiles. I wonder if it still is the case, the higher your frame rate, the more arrows he shoots. Since that used to be a thing, just like aim cursor sensitivity on Radical actually changing how he plays. He's still terrible, like even with it tuned all the way up. But it's just interesting certain settings influence the game. I don't have the revive. You can stand directly in the middle, and the arrows spawn on the side, and there's no hurt box in the in between of the red rectangle. But that's pretty risky. Easy. Finally a 0 death Cogitator win. This combo is great. You don't have to be so greedy. You can just do Wraith plus Laser. I guess it helped our damage slightly to make Holy Laser egg sack and made the final boss a bit easier, but it's not needed to greed for second combo. That makes some ridge. Bottle Tornado is fine. That's a piece of maggot. That's a piece of flash. That's a piece of cornucopia. Oh, that makes flash. There we go. We can sit up for a second, hemorrhage. We could take Hanfen if we wanted there, just for the guaranteed victory against the boss, but I don't think it's needed. And we have our main clear. There's Maggot. There's Cornucopia. We just want bleed now. Perfect. We'll fish for another bleed. We really don't need it, but for fun. Yeah, this combo's insane. We were just trolling a bit, trying to get a different build online, so we died instead of going with what works. Yeah, Hemorrhage. Maggot without Cloak is not the most insane. Unless it's a pass-through ball it's paired with, or something like Flash. Yeah, and Bottle Tornado is actually really solid. On a lot of characters is when you don't have Cloak, or to help you stall until you get Cloak is another option. That's Maggot immediately. Short bow is really good. Thankfully this is our last False Messiah run. He's not that hard, since it's basically like a slightly modified version of Warrior. Oh, Baby Rattle's insane, and Cloak. Holy moly. And Hemorrhage. If we get Warhorn soon, there's not even really a reason to level. Should be able to grab the Hemo level here. Oh wow, yeah, once we get Cornucopia we'll just stop leveling. There's no need. The main difficulty with Messiah is just how he picks characters. Ow. There we go. I think. Maybe we do want upturned hatchet. And Fen works too, to just stall the boss out. So we can just avoid diffusers. So we finished our first character, and then we just have one more on Cogitator and Warrior. All three of them are basically like playing solo with minor modifications to how you level for starting balls and stats, but it doesn't change the fundamental gameplay of compared to playing solo, of like shooting the balls and catching them. First character done. Yeah, maggot hemorrhage is insane. And then Cohabitants with baby balls is just crazy. Not much to say. Alright, oh, wow, we got the 50-50 of maggot, and we got corset, which is insane. I don't think we even want to level once. We'll see what we hit on the 50-50. And then if we win, we'll just do maggot laser and then work on something else. We won. So yeah, just maggot and regular laser will be good enough. Alright, hopefully no hourglass. Dead Eyes is good. Glacier is good. Or Blizzard even. I prefer Glacier, because it actually does good damage. So we'll stop leveling until we kill the boss. It's going to make radiation beam, which is okay. Oh, wind is great. Unfortunately, it's going to make storm, so we can stall for a little bit. Or just straight up avoid the fusers if we wanted. I'm fine, just ignoring the fusers, I think. Because with wind, it's basically a guaranteed win. Yeah, I think ignoring the fusers is our best bet. We gotta go through the fire. And our last passive is Healer's Effigy, which doesn't do much. Oh, I guess we have Bandage Roll, so it does a little bit. I lied. Easy. And we're done with Cogitator. That was a good time too. We didn't even hit 100 on Cogitator from doing this. We did gain like 10 levels though. Yeah, Maggot Laser is super solid. You can greed for like Freeze Ray or Radiation Beam instead, or Holy Laser, but it's good enough on its own to clear you to the boss. And then I guess Glacier did a little bit of boss DPS, but otherwise not much. And Wind helped with the final wave. Of course, Corset helped a lot as well, just to make the baby balls hit more targets. Wind is solid, but we want to greed for Maggot. Oh, perfect. We got Cloak on the first pick. Never unlucky. And there's Maggot. I think we take Maggot first to help with the waves. There we go. Eventually we'll get Cornucopia, but there we go. I guess Baby Rattle does make it take longer to move through until we evolve it, because it delays the time until we can recall. Alright, this is good damage. And then we just need to fill our balls with random things to make it easier to roll for Cornucopia. Deadeye is a solid image as well. Alright, and then we roll for Warhorn here. Or next level, rather. We can banish some passives. We just need Warhorn. There we go. And then just fuse Maggot and Hemorrhage. Evolve Cornucopia. Random crit dagger because we hit the boss from the sides. Alright, we'll wait for him to spawn so we get more ads for Maggot. Alright, he's targetable. Easy. And we're done with Warrior, so we got 3 characters done. Basically all the ones that are equivalent to playing solo with only very minor changes. Um, yeah, Maggot Hemorrhage with Tactician, or even just Cloak with Tactician pretty much clears the whole stage. And Cornucopia is crazy. That's all. Laser helps us get off the ground, so does Midnight Oil. Hand Fen's good for stalling. We don't really need, our light would make sun. It's way too early to take cloak. Wind is good. Alright, so there's sun, which will fuse with wind. Wretched Onion's really great. It'll probably delay when we get sun wind, but I'm fine with that. Alright, and then we'll have sun wind. We just need Vamp Sword. Eventually Cloak. This is a piece of Maggot, which we'll want later. So sun wind. Magic Staff is fine, and we could just not take Cloak and take Vampiric Sword as our last passive slot. We don't need any of those. I do need that for Maggot. Oh, there's Vamp Sword. Oh, it delayed us getting Maggot, but I think it's fine overall. Alright, so all we want is freeze here. But we can wait to get it. There's freeze, perfect. If we can get one level before that fuser, we'll have Glacier. Excellent. And we're golden. I'll just grab these two. Alright. I don't think anything else matters. We don't need to level anymore or grab that fuser. We can just sort of chill in the back to build up the glaciers. When he charges through that huge path of glaciers, it does a lot of damage. He is destroying himself. Yeah, this one, I almost won on the first one. I just misclicked fusing wind with my earthquake and made sandstorm. It just Sisyphus early game really depends on Wretched Onion. Or in this case, Midnight Oil actually helped us a lot in the beginning. And so did the first laser we picked to help us get through that. The end game is strong for now, since Glacier's not yet nerfed. It's still like almost 200k. Overall pretty good. Laser's the best option. Magnet is the best option, maybe? I don't know. Vamp Sword's great. Sell for later, or we could do fire. We have Exec, which can help. Cloak is good. Alright. Oh. Sun would be good here. So we'll evolve Sun. And then we'll do... Oh, Midnight Oil's good. Oh, I meant to make Laser Exec. Henfen's really good for selling the boss. So we're all set on passives, we just need to get some balls going together. We do need Broodmother for later. And this lets us make Exec Laser. No. There's Cell for Maggot. Oh. We're gonna survive to make Maggot even? Debatable. We definitely need some support. Oh, we don't have winds. That's crazy, actually. We can probably get it here. There we go. I think this is a pretty good setup. We'll have Glacier Maggot, and then we'll have Wind, Sun. Alright, use these two. Level. And then we just need arbitrary AoE balls to hopefully kill ball catchers and get our ball back. Yeah, this went okay. This stage is just a bit hard for Sisyphus due to the ball catchers. Like, getting everything you need set up. Also the healers make it more difficult. There's another laser. I guess we can grab Cell just to populate the ball catcher slot. That wasn't so bad. Yeah, Sisyphus just has a rough early game, and it is what it is. Here's the damage. Sun is pretty good, especially with wind. And then Exec Laser just helped us deal with the ball catchers. It didn't contribute that much damage. Wind. Always wind. Rubber Headband's good with Juggler. I like this character combo. I use it pretty often. Hand Fin basically guarantees we kill the boss. So we'll do Sun, Wind, and Flash Hemo. There's Hemo. Midnight Oil's good, and our last passive slot will be Cornucopia. So now we need light twice, baby rattle, or I'm blanking. Warhorn. Just grab hemorrhage levels so it makes it easier to reroll for things. Okay, I'll just take the level here. Here we go, light. There's BB Rattle and Warhorn, so we got Cornucopia. Maybe we do need Sun Wind first. I guess Flash Hemo works. I think we just need to grab the levels for it. Yeah. So we just need to get one more Fuser and we're good. And then the last one, we just want to be another light. There we go. Oops. I don't think we need Sunwind. We can try to get Maggot if we just inch up a little closer. Backstab Dagger is good. Or not Backstab Dagger. Upturned Hatchet, there we go. We'll just grab some levels. Deadeye's Amulet is good. Yeah, this combo is great. I use it pretty often to get Juggler done. And here's the damage. We got Maggot so late, so it didn't have time to pop off. Midnight Oil, I'm surprised it didn't do that much, but I guess we got Sun fairly late as well, so not many enemies were actually on fire. This combo is insane. Honestly, it doesn't really matter at all. Like, eventually we'll want Dark. There we go. Everything else is irrelevant. We could have taken that cell for Voluptuous Egg Sac, but it really just does not matter. Alright. So we have everything we need, and then every other passive just simply doesn't matter. Ball speed's fun. Curse Stall is good. Healer FG is fine, because we can pop our egg sacs on it. We don't need this passive. We don't need Lover's Quiver, or this, or Benadryl. Wretched Onion will kill our Gem Spring. We'll take the levels. Wagon Wheel is an okay DPS boost. I think I'm trying to get Feather. Honestly, this is a waste of time. Like, we can just clear as we are right now. And we didn't get it in the end anyways. Maybe I do need Hand Fan for the boss, actually. Magnet's good as well. Vampiric Sword also works. Maybe I should turn the music up and the ball sound effects down. It normally doesn't matter, but for character combos like this. We have negative boss DPS. We could have set up Hemorrhage with Mosquito Swarm or Hemorrhage with Dark, but I guess I was a bit lazy. Yeah, this combo is cracked. It was a bit slow just because I should have set up a second ball to actually do single target damage, but it still works. Here's the damage. Voodoo Doll contributes a pretty high amount, but if you have Gem Spring, this will kill Gem Spring.